Good morning, students. How are you? Are you all fine? Yes. What are the activities you did today? Yes. You spent time with your family? Very good. Then, attended online classes? Good. Then, louder please. Chatted with friends. Okay, chatted with friends. So, can you go outside? No. Why? Yes, because of COVID-19. We cannot go outside, right? Yes. Look at these pictures. What did you see in these pictures? Yes, these are pictures of some calamities. What are they? Earthquake, flood, landslide, and yes, the recent pandemic, COVID-19. So, we can see the sufferings of human beings here. So, tell me, students, in these difficult situations, how can we move forward? Without engaging in external activities, without playing, or without enjoying with friends, how can we move forward? Can anyone? Yes? Very good. We help each other. We help each other. We love each other. And we empathize with each other. So, together we can move forward. Isn't it? Yes. Now, let's move to the second unit of our English reader. Look this. What is it? Yes, it's a picture of our globe. Anything else? Yes, people clasping their hands together. Again, we can see the picture of two doves here. What doves signify? Yes, doves signify peace. So, what idea does the picture convey? Yes. If we stand united and walk hand in hand, there will be peace on earth. Again, in your textbook, page number 43, you can see a haiku. Have you ever heard about haiku? No, it's okay. Haiku, it is of Japanese origin. An unrhymed verse form in three lines. So, haiku is a type of short poem in three lines. The verse is here. Lighting one candle with another candle, spring evening. We can see a picture here. Can you say something about this picture? Yes. Lighting one candle with the help of another candle brings a bright light. Like that, if we love, care, and help each other, it will create a spring evening, a happier one. So, the second unit of our English reader is all about human values. Human values. Love, care, help, and peace. So, the name of our second unit is Bonds of Love. Today, we are going to study a story, Maternity, written by Lidiya. Maternity, written by Lidiya. So, before that, you watch this video.
I live in a mini refugee camp in Greece with my dad. My mom and sisters are still in Iraq. My dad and I are trying to get to Germany. And then we were sent for my mom and my sister. We are here because just want a better life.
What do you see here? Why are they all gathered together? Yes, we can see the pathetic situation of human beings here. We can see women, children, and men. They are in a helpless situation without proper food and shelter. They might have come together from somewhere else. What for? Very good. For better living, proper food, and shelter. So, here in our story, Maternity, Lidiya portrays an ideal motherhood. She describes the sufferings and sorrows of women and children afflicted by war. So here is the picture of Lidiya. All of you take your textbook. In page number 47, here we can see the profile of Lidiya. Lidiya was a Greek novelist, journalist, and short story writer. She was one of the first women writers of modern Greek prose, and for many years, the only woman in Greek journalism. She is best remembered for her story collection titled Children's Inferno, Stories of the Great Famine in Greece. One of her best known novels is Lost Soul. So, Lidiya is a Greek novelist, journalist, and short story writer. What was the name of her best novel? Yes, Lost Soul. So, children, don't forget to prepare a profile of Lidiya in your English notebook. You can gather more information from somewhere else and prepare a profile of Lidiya. Now, look at this picture. Here is a boy. What did he carry on his back? Yes, it's a baby. So, he is Mikhail, a 14-year-old Armenian refugee boy. Shall we start the lesson? Yes. Listen carefully. First, I will read it. It was more than a month since they were at Marseilles, the camp of Armenian refugees on the outskirts of the town already looked like a small village. They had settled down in any way they could. The richest under tents, the others in the ruined sheds. But the majority of the refugees, having found nothing better, were sheltered under carpets, held up at the four corners by sticks. The men found work, no matter what, so that in any case they were not racked with hunger and their children had something to eat. Of all of them, Mikhail alone could do nothing, for he was a big lad of 14, healthy and robust. But how could he think of looking for work when he literally bore on his back the burden of a newborn babe. Since his birth, which had caused his mother's death, he had wailed, proclaiming his famished state from morn till night. His own compatriots had chased him from their quarters because they were unable to bear the uninterrupted howls which kept them awake at night. Mikhali himself was dazed by these cries. His head was empty and he wandered about like a lost soul. Is it clear? Now, you read the paragraph silently and identify the unfamiliar words. Did you finish? Yes. Which are the unfamiliar words? Outskirts. Then, robust. Yes. Anything else? Famished. Outskirts. The area surrounding a city, suburb. Famished. Extremely hungry. Robust. Strong and healthy. Now, you read the passage once again and tell me what all things you have understood from that. Finished? Yes, tell me. Yes, it's about refugees. What else? How did the refugees settle? Yes, the richest under tents, then the others in the ruined sheds, then the majority of the refugees were sheltered under carpets. Very good. Why couldn't Mikhali earn even a penny? Yes, he couldn't do any work on account of his brother, the newborn baby, that he bore on his back. Very good. He was chased away by his fellow Armenians. Why? Yes, they were unable to bear the continuous cries of the baby. Isn't it? Yes. He wandered like a lost soul. What do you mean by this? Wandered like a lost soul. Can you see any comparison here? Yes, right. Simile. Usually, poets use simile. But here, we can see the poetic quality of prose. So, the figure of speech used here is simile. Simile. So, the wandering of Mikhali is compared to the wandering of a lost soul. Very good. Is it clear? Yes. So, Mikhali is a 14-year-old Armenian refugee boy. Then, he lost his mother immediately after the birth of his little brother. So, he had to take care of his brother. He bore his brother on his back. Then, he was chased away by his fellow Armenians because they were unable to bear the continuous cries of the baby. So, Mikhali is in a pathetic situation, right? Yes. So, that's all about today. And I'll give you an activity. Now, you prepare a character sketch of Mikhali. Is that clear? Okay. Before preparing a character sketch, you should follow certain points. The first thing you have to do is give a title. Title. You can write the name of the character as the title. Then tell about the story. Name of the story. Name of the lesson. Then name of the author. Then introduce the character. Then write about his characteristics. You can include his physical characteristics as well as his qualities. Okay, is it clear? So, write a character sketch of Mikhaili. Finished? Yes, very good. Now, you correct your character sketch individually or in groups. You have to check where there is grammatical errors, spelling errors, etc. So, correct it. Now, here is a model for you. The character Mikhaili appears in the lesson Maternity, written by Lidiya. He is the protagonist of the story. He leads the most pathetic life in the story. He was racked with hunger. He could do no work as he had to carry his baby brother on his back. He was 14 years old, healthy and robust, but totally helpless as the baby was always crying. Nobody was ready to accept Mikhaili's service. People chased him away as they could not bear the uninterrupted howls of the baby. But Mikhaili suffered everything patiently. He could have abandoned the baby to make his life secure, but he was ready to take up all the burdens and even to die for his brother. We see in Mikhaili an embodiment of selfless love. Okay, students, there's a homework for you. You prepare a haiku of your own and bring it tomorrow. Remember, the haiku must be your own. Okay, that's all about today. Thank you.